why you held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return them.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's the
answer? Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to, you're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Can you answer why?
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. So Trump's former attorneys, man, they are all out in force, and they're making these appearances on the media, and one of them just ended up on CNN with the poor girl that Donald Trump demolished during the town hall, that literally the town hall almost took CNN off the map. But anyway, he absolutely crushed poor Caitlyn Collins, man. But before we get into it, guys, thank you so much to everyone that's been subscribing, leaving such great comments. Really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, join us. Help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. It really means a lot. So poor Caitlyn Collins, man, she actually started out, believe it or not, she was working for conservative PACs and conservative groups. And then she got into CNN. And because they gave her a chance, they probably brought her on as some sort of, conservative voice or whatnot. I don't know how she ended up there, but she got into that world and into that group, and something happened to her, man. The brainwashing began. I don't know. And she just became one of them, got more and more liberal, and it just shows, this is what indoctrination and just pay to say really, really does. But this is how it works. But anyway, it changed her brain. So she brings on one of Trump's former attorneys, and she tries to back the guy into a corner on a Truth Social post, that Trump likes to go off calling Jack Smith deranged, right? Which, if we're all being honest, that's just his opinion. And if you look at the guy and listen to the guy, and you know anything about the guy's background, well, sure as hell seems pretty damn deranged. And, he's not making a freaking medical diagnosis. It's just like saying the guy's crazy, just like saying the guy's insane. Trump says deranged because, he thinks the guy is deranged, Maybe it's the guy's weird beard. I don't know. But anyway, she tries to trap this guy into going against Donald Trump and denouncing, calling names of Jack Smith, which is really freaking ridiculous when you think about it. Because who cares? But this is the narrative that they're just trying to peddle. And the dude actually, he plays her. So let's take a look at how this goes.
I think part of it would be people say Trump is a challenging client to have. He's had a lot of attorneys who have come to work for him and then left the case. There's a bit of chaos with the New York team right now as well. When you look at this and you look at what he's been saying in the special counsel's investigation, you used to work at the Justice Department. You know Jack Smith, who is the special counsel. When Trump calls him deranged and a psychopath, do you think those are terms that you would use to describe Jack Smith?
Look, what I would do is focus, again, as a lawyer, as somebody who's been a prosecutor altogether 27 years before I went private, I focus on the conduct. That's me. It's a different situation for a person running for president being indicted in these unprecedented and creative, and I put quotes around that, types of indictments. But the bottom line is I've seen things from the federal prosecutors in this case, including extorting a fellow lawyer, that are obstructionist, that are wrong, that are over-aggressive.
But would
and that's
you call
what
Jack
I and that's
Smith
what I call out, and
deranged?
that's what I continue to call out. Hey, look, Caitlyn, that's a fun game to play. I understand.
It's not a game.
Why you're asking it.
I'm genuinely curious what you think, given you've worked with Jack Smith and you used to represent Donald Trump.
I don't think America is waiting with bated breath to hear whether Jim will call Jack deranged. It doesn't matter. It's not part of my interest as an attorney. It's not really part of the public's interest. It's just kind of fun, sensational stuff. The bottom line is any client would have a right to be frustrated with the behavior that he's been facing on behalf of the department, Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, and the wonderful Georgia case as well. So,
Yeah, so, you guys see that. It's pretty funny. And the dude, he's totally right. This is how you have to deal with liberals, man. Whether you're on CNN or whether you're talking to your neighbor or whether you're stuck in what seems like the vicious cycle of despair at the Thanksgiving table, you cannot let them suck you into their word games, man. You got to stick to your script. You got to stick to your points, your point of view. You got to stick to what you know. And all you can do, just ask them questions that you know that they can't answer or you know that they won't answer. Because if they were to answer them, if they were to even think about them, their brains would completely implode. It would destroy and disrupt their completely fragile worldview. All you got to do is stick to the facts. They call you names, they accuse you of this, it, and that ism. It doesn't matter. Just stick to the facts, stay on point, don't play their word games. That's exactly what this guy did, and I thought it was awesome. But I'm curious what you guys think about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.